Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how you can connect Claude to Nextlev to get a highly customized, super detailed niche research report on your YouTube channel. Now, I've got this information from Carlos, who is a former student of Freedom Accelerator, and he got it from faceless.isaac on Instagram. So I'm going to be following along with the brief tutorial that's been posted there, but I'll take you through my screen in detail here so that you can see exactly what it is that we need to be doing. So the very first step is you need to be logged into Claude, and you also need to be logged into Nextlev. So I've got both of these done. Now I'm on the paid for Nextlev subscription, so Nextlev Pro. You don't need to be on this level of subscription. It actually works with the free one as well. And the very first thing we're going to do is we're going over to skills and connectors in Claude. So let me find that over here. Hang on, my little toolbar there is in the wrong place. Design. Where's my sidebar? Here we go. Right, let me just see where I need to be. Okay, got it. So it's in the customize section, and then we are going to, let's move that out of the way, go to connectors, and then we go over to Nextlev, and we can see if we go to the overview page, we've got connect on Claude. So let me just see if I'm where I should be. Hold on one second. So I've just hopped back into Claude. First, I'm going to go up to connectors and add a custom connector. Yes, this is the correct area. And then Nextlev, we're going to go to the recommended Claude one. And let's see. Yeah, we've done that already. Let's see what that little click does. Oh, it's taking me to where I already was. Fine. Right, we've already got that one. Enter the connected details. Okay, so name. I think it goes there. And that's fine. I think that's it. Is that it? Hang on, I'm double checking. Yes, yes. Add. And connect. All right, let me just work through this bit. Okay, I have just switched everything to allow in the drop down up here because it came in with needing approval, but I think this is going to be it. Might delete tools. Okay, let's just go with it and see what happens. Okay, so that is now connected. So let me just now get together a prompt so that we can pull a report in and see what happens. Okay, I've got the prompt written. Using Nextlev, pull the strongest competitors in the movie, weird facts niche or similar, and generate a polished professional dashboard comparing videos, uploads, frequency, winning hooks, titles, formats, and repeatable content structure. Make it visually strong but grounded and useful rather than flashy. Please make a nice PDF that I can download. So let me hit go on that, and it's reading through the skills doc. So that's what was pulled over from the Nextlev MCP. And let's see what it comes up with. Be right back. Right, so whilst Claude is doing its thing, bringing together my report, another one that I wanted to show you is if you're in the pro version of ChatGPT, you now have the option to connect to vidIQ. And this might also be useful, certainly to compare the results that Claude gives us and what this application gives us, because maybe between the two of them we'll start getting some really useful data. So let me just go through the process for this one. And again, I don't have the paid for vidIQ account for this one, so we don't have to worry about any extra costs as a result of this new widget getting installed into ChatGPT. By the way, that one showed up for me automatically. I didn't do anything to install this one, it just suddenly appeared. So there may be a way to sort of force push this into your account if you haven't already got it. We'll have to do some research and see. All right, so it was very simple. After it had connected to my Gmail account, I just had to click a couple of yes permission things, and now I've got this here. So if I click on audit my channel, now I'm not sure which Gmail account I've connected this one to, so I'm not entirely sure which channel it's going to connect to, because I have more than one. So let's see what this one comes up with. Okay, so here's an update on what I have so far. The ChatGPT one has actually come through quicker. It has connected to a different channel to the one that I wanted, so I'm going to need to change that. And it's actually for a channel that I would consider game over. It's probably giving me a little bit too much credit for something that I'm not going to be spending any more time and energy in. So yeah, it's made it seem like this is still a channel worth pursuing, but it's really not. Over here in Claude, it's told me that the message wasn't sent, but I haven't resent it because it does actually still look like it's doing something. So I've just switched on the notification so that it can let me know once this report is finished, and when it's done I'll show you what it looks like. Whilst Claude is still doing its thing, I have just jumped on over into ChatGPT to see if I can get this connected to the correct YouTube channel for me. So over here in the more section you've got apps. When you come over to apps, if you type in vidIQ, you will then be able to start it up here or change or disconnect. So change any of your preferences or disconnect it in here. So I'm just going to see now if I can get this connected to the correct account and see then if I can compare the data that this gives me compared to what the NextLev data gives me via Claude. Okay, I had to disappear and do some other jobs for a bit, so let me tell you where I got to. I managed to disconnect vidIQ from the wrong channel in my ChatGPT and then reconnect it, but I had to do it in incognito mode because it kept reconnecting to the same channel even though I was actually logged into the correct YouTube channel. But by going into incognito mode, making sure that I was logged in to the YouTube channel I wanted to connect it to, and going again, sorted that out. So to access the vidIQ app once it's installed, you do so here. And then I can say, in fact, shall we see how it copes with the original prompt I put over here? And then right, so let's just say pull the strongest competitors. Right, I don't think it's going to be able to do that, so let me just take that line out and see what it comes up with. Meanwhile, here is how the completed piece of work from Claude is looking. So this is super comprehensive and is going to take me some time to read through. Wow, look at that. There's loads there. So I've got 11 pages of usable, insightful data. That's amazing. I need to give that a really good read. Meanwhile, this is the response from ChatGPT with the vidIQ app that I've connected. Okay. So it's giving me a good bit of information. It'll be useful to compare and contrast what I get between the two of them. This is obviously not laid out in quite the same way. My initial reaction is this might be a bit less comprehensive in terms of the output that it's given me, although it's still going, so we've still got a good bit of information coming through. So anyway, those are the two tools that I wanted to share with you for today. I hope that's helpful. Let me know how you get on.